All right, we're checking out of the beautiful hotel, Mooney's Motel.
Mooney's
It is amazing. Maybe the best sleep yet.
Mooney's Mystery Motel for
Mooney's Mystery Hotel.
Outstanding learning opportunities and a great sleep.
And the neighbor here, the resident, Steve, is giving us a ride back to the trail. So he's an awesome guy. We're super grateful. All right. Keep you posted. Thanks for checking the closet. Watched the game last night. France versus Portugal.
Our menu.
Yeah, leave that. Do we leave the key or take it up front?
No, they don't want you to.
Where's Steve? Such a blessing. I know. Well, you saw it all.
There we go.
This is a huge blessing, thanks, Steve.
Yeah, no problem, man.
We're gonna go down to the highway to hitch ride or see if there's like a driving app. But
So what? When do you think he'll be done?
probably mid-August.
That's an accomplishment, man. Doing something like that. Seriously.
Yeah, it's been life-changing for sure.
Something that most people don't see in 2 lifetimes. Or even meet people that have done it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So you started when?
Started May 6th.
And you
So.
flew down to Georgia?
Yep. Well, my parents flew out and drove me down. I have a cabin now out in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. So I'm from Utah, but the last couple years I've lived in Tennessee.
There's a lot of Mormons out there.
In Utah? Thank you, Steve. Gave us the ride here. We're back on the trail. What do you think?
Well, always worth the experience.
Oh yeah, very true. Away from the highway, back into the woods we go. Shoo! Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moxie reporting. Monday, maybe around July 8th, 2024. Train is hooting and hollering. Just came up from the Lehigh Gap. Stayed the night at the Mooney Motel. Steve gave us a ride this morning. Hitchhiked us in from the motel in his BMW. Super nice guy. And really cool. It was a fun story. Gave us 12 chicken wings for breakfast. And he was so nice. He offered me his solar panel charger. He just kept going back in his motel room to look for stuff he could give us. He's so kind. He's like, oh, sorry, I wish I could give you more stuff. And he's so kind. But got a ride in. Last night we hitched a ride from Jericho. This guy from Palmerton, also super nice. Is the first person I stuck my thumb out and he waved his hand in to jump in his truck. I'm like, everybody said these people are hiker friendly, but that was that was true to the prophecy. That was amazing. So we just came up Lehigh Gap. Go ahead, you guys can say all what you want, but that was the easiest piece of freaking birthday cake. I could run up that thing in 10 minutes. Everybody who cries about Rocksylvania, I don't know. I won't say anymore, but you know how I stand, where I stand. Piece of freaking cake. I know everybody cries about it. Solo. Morning report.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
We closed the gap this morning on Lehigh. We're headed towards the
I'm gonna go in front of you.
Huh?
I'm getting in front of you. Go ahead.
Closed the Lehigh Gap. We did it, I mean, it was magical timing. We got up early, we hit it early. We're not coming across it in the heat. Now we're headed towards the Delaware Gap. Ordered Chinese last night. It only took 2 hours to get there. Watched a little soccer. Shower, evening and morning. Got us in the state where we're at. We're both feeling good. I've got blisters on top of blisters. The blister on top of my pinky toe.
The poor little guy.
Today our goal will be to name the little guy. He kind of just sits up there on top of my toe and wobbles back and forth, wondering what has happened. The brown foot toe curse, and every time I start to whine, CJ just shows me pictures of his first 10 days and the blisters on his toes, and I just have to shut up. We're gonna try and keep me full of Tylenol today.
Speaking of, it's been 2 hours. You got to take some.
This is day number what together on the trail? 6?
Yep.
Day number 6.
7.
7, and he hasn't left my ass yet. He's thought about it multiple times, but he hasn't left me yet. He's been an unbelievable guide. He gets down, he plans our nights, he makes arrangements. It has been perfect. That is the morning report.
Thank you. Beautiful up on tap now. I think that's all it was with those rocks, the exposed face. Now we're just going to be on this plateau for the rest of the time until Delaware water gap. So we will, there was a buzzard up on top. I got to watch that until my phone freaking glitched out. Freaking Apple. It was really pretty watching that. But yeah, next stop, like he says, Delaware water gap. I don't know where we're staying tonight, so I got to look that up. Probably camping somewhere up high, or maybe make it to Wind Gap, and then hopefully tomorrow crossing into New Jersey. Rocksylvania. Okie dokie. Rocksylvania. Beautiful view, river. Sheesh. The rocks of Pennsylvania. This is incredible.
Oh, there's a smokestack. See the...
Yep. Yeah. Chee-hoo! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's where we're headed. Just down the line of mountains. Furthest you can see is New Jersey. Off in the distance. Sheesh.
Serpents. Oh, there's fiery serpents, right? No, that's... Hi. We're two girls at middle school.
Here's my song dedicated to Solo as we're headed up Blue Mountain in Pennsylvania. His name is Solo, walks a very fine line to the weathering knob on the Appalachian Trail. And when he gets there to the Blue Mountain pub, I'm sure he's gonna find that Pina Colada, that Pina Colada. And when he walks on the Pennsylvania rocks, I'm sure he's gonna find a big old copperhead. That was a new verse. I just made that part up. Hold on. And when he walks on the PA rocks, I'm sure you're gonna hear a few thousand cuss words. And when he slips and flies in the air, he'll be thinking about that Pina Colada, that Pina Colada. I gotta figure out the third verse. I think it's pretty good. I just came up with it right now. We're looking up. We just got to this awesome trail magic. There's a water cache from I don't know who, but they're so nice. I'm so grateful. Oh, make sure Solo doesn't get lost on the Appalachian Trail to the weathering knob. Make sure he gets lost. Okay, anyways, we're gonna try to make it 20-mile day to Wind Gap. We'll see if we stay at the hotel, hostel, camp. But right here is Blue Mountain Ski Resort. And we're gonna see if we drop down off the mountain, if we just go right into the pub and get a Pina Colada. We'll see. If not, then we'll just have snacks for lunch and still make it for dinner to Wind Rock. Yeah, see ya later. Look at it!
Van Gogh.
How's it going?
Alrighty, folks. 7 p.m. Moxie and Solo. We've been hiking all dang day. There he is, the trooper.
Running past empty. We'll just see when the gas tank runs out. Kramer is in the vehicle and they're pushing to see how far they can go before it runs out. I'm hanging in there.
We've hiked for like the whole day. We started at 8, now it's 7 p.m. Took a couple breaks, a little nap break, but we've been pushing hard all day. Solo's in pain, been in pain all day and pushing through it.
Yeah, the problem about an hour ago, CJ heard a ice cream truck. I don't know, I could hear something as well, but he was laying down a pretty good mirage illusion. I've been thinking about creamies ever since.
We're gonna try to get to around a shelter for some tent sites. It's crazy because the top of these plateaus in Pennsylvania is all so flat and they all look like perfect campsites. But there's rocks everywhere and no stealth sites, so we gotta wait till we can find a nice pad to set up the tent and sleep or get close to a shelter. But we've been looking for an hour and there's nowhere, so hopefully we find one soon. And tomorrow morning we'll drop into Wind Gap and hopefully we can get a 20-mile day and finish at the Delaware Water Gap, which is the end of Pennsylvania, start of New Jersey. That'll be exciting. Tomorrow night is the Copa America and Euro Cup, so it'd be fun to go into town and watch that as well. Get some food, get some ice cream. Frick. Go for ice cream. We were gonna stop at Blue Mountain Ski Resort, but it was kind of a detour. Said they had Pina Coladas on their menu and I called to make sure and they're like, no, we don't. So I was like, okay, I'm glad I called. Always better to call ahead and make sure. But it's been a beautiful day, not too hot. Water's been scarce, but there's these water caches that people just bring 30, 40 gallons of water in gallon basket or buckets or whatever, cartons. So we're lucky to have those. That's saved us. Else it'd be a whole different story. So, all right, we'll keep you posted on where we end up later. Solo, how we doing over there?
Well, I bought this really nice camp chair, and this is the second night I used it, and when I set it up, I noticed a little ring that I was like, oh, I think maybe that dang mouse from the other night chewing my spoon also chewed on my chair. So I was telling that to CJ, then I reached down and touched it, and
All hell broke loose.
I'm sure glad I've been. I think I'm just gonna leave it here and
Poor guy.
carry that damn thing any further.
Beautiful night at camp.